talking about PCAs back in 2005. I think the biggest issues for me were wanting them to have some kind of health care that I was seeing a lot, and I still do. A lot of my PCAs coming in, not having gotten to a doctor in time, ending up in the ER, which we all know is a very bad idea. Seeing people suffer through serious health problems unattended and having serious consequences because of that. So I do believe some kind of health benefit. And I don't know. It's just very hard these days to miss work, and I think that's what it is for everybody. There's no kind of sick pay. There's nothing, so everyone's going to come through and try to work. Even someone came through when they had the swine flu. I really believe that the program has to figure out a way to keep the PCAs working while someone's in the hospital. It's essential not only for the PCA to have work, but for the consumer. When I was in the hospital for just 2 or 3 days, I had my PCAs come in anyhow. I didn't, I had to work it out with the pay, and some of them were kind enough to come in on their own time. This is the kind of thing that people are having to do. So I think if there's some way that you can get the PCAs in there to actually do the care in the hospital. Even just to do like a workshop on just that. Come here with your PCA, and we want you to do a workshop on, getting to know each other, the background. I think it makes a huge difference when you connect with people. God knows we have to put up with a lot from each other, both ways, PCA and consumer. Everybody's idiosyncrasies come through. It's unavoidable, and you just have to, if you don't, I hate to say love each other, but if you don't love each other. Well, obviously, it's the money issue, but I don't know how much that would take, that much money, to do that type of thing. I think of the independent living centers and the skills training, that could be part of skills training, or that could be integrated into a lot. I've been talking to Cortland, or hearing from Cortland. A lot of the skills training happens at the beginning of the PCA program. And I think it's important to keep it going throughout, and to keep trying to draw people back in to do an occasional workshop with their PCAs. Mandatory? Probably not, but maybe suggested if someone has a lot of complaints, that we're telling you need to go do this module or that module on. That will be in a big uproar if I ever said that, but I do think it's that kind of thing that's going to really make us strong together. Universal precautions. That is when you're teaching people how to be safe in terms of germs, in terms of lifting, just things that you carry from one job to the next. To wear gloves or not to wear gloves. Now that's up to the consumer, but at the same time, again, it's back to the relationship between the consumer and the PCA to be able to discuss those things, for a PCA to be able to say, should I be wearing gloves now, or bring up that topic. I think it's a tough issue because a lot of consumers feel it's my space, it's my life, don't invade it. But if we can do this the right way, if we can do it in a way that educates people. But I do like the way that the new course for PCAs is being taught. It is all about respect between the two parties and communication. And again, those are the things that are going to make this program work. You know, people are kind of alienated or kind of angry. And so I do believe as a teacher, especially, that we really need to use this to be an educational opportunity. I just want to say something about the importance of having this kind of program that PCAs are, and the grant that hopefully will grow into a real community college course, is to see this type of thing get out there as a respected profession, where PCAs know what they're about. They're not just a PCA. They're someone who's respected tremendously by the community. It's kind of like when you think about teachers and all the hard work they do and all the unknown detail work that they do. I think PCAs are similar. I think that they do a lot of nurturing, a lot of care that goes unnoticed. And to me, having this training program for PCAs starts to lift it up to a place of recognition by the general society. We are going to need these people. We are all going to need these people as we get older and or get disabled. And I think the way we do this program and the way we treat PCAs is really going to make a huge difference in how the country runs, really. So it's an issue for every American to get involved in and to start thinking about. But I think this is a great first step.